What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I'm doing way better. Quick little cliff note. Haven't made any videos for a second. I've been sick all week. I haven't even gone to work. I don't know if it's the flu or COVID. If you can still hear it in my voice, that's why. But a lot of people, while I was sick a little bit, some people texted me. They said, hey, why aren't you making any content? I said, well, not feeling well, and I don't think it's fair for me to do something fun and not go to work. You know what I mean? I feel like making videos for me is fun, and that's why I haven't done it in a sec. So, time after time, Papa John the Yipper, I always swap to game after game because I love variety. That's not true. It's just I'm a really hard man to please. Ka-chow. I was playing Marvel Rivals pretty consistently. I have 200 hours in the game. Really good game for the most part, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today is absolute gamer move. Today I am talking about Path of Exiles 2. I have been playing it probably, I would say I've owned it for about 24 hours now. I'm a level 37, 30 something in between there. I made a witch and a monk, and I gotta say this game is doing pretty good in my book. I know that there's a prestige mode. I am still new to the game. I'm still learning a lot. I have not played Path of Exiles 1. The big game that I've played that pretty much compares to this is Diablo 4. So if my opinion on this game so far, I mean, I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm not giving this a review. I'm just talking about it. I'm yapping. Sit down, grab your food or your cereal if this is the morning. I don't know when I'm going to post this. It all depends on how I'm feeling, and I'm feeling like I want to get it out tonight. So just to get started over this game, obviously it's an RPG MMO similar to Path of Exile 1, or like I said, a really good comparison is Diablo 4. I always tell people whenever I get into group chats, they're like, hey, have you played anything like Path of Exiles 2? And I say, yeah, Diablo, and they always say, I'm so sorry, which is pretty valid. The only reason I'm not playing Diablo right now is because I physically am incapable of getting into my Battle.net. I can't uninstall the game. I've tried uninstalling the app, reinstalling the app. I tried to do everything I could. I can't get in the Battle.net for some reason. It literally is impossible. Next time I stream on twitch.tv/JohnTheYapper, I'll show everybody if someone reminds me. But in any case, back to the game. So Path of Exile 2, I would like to say is amazing. For as far as I've been able to play it, it is amazing. If you love building characters and doing a lot of really crazy dumb stuff and having a lot of like elemental abilities and shit like that, I think this game is going to be right up your alley. Pardon my French whenever I had to say the dookie word, but this game is absolutely awesome. There's plenty of, I don't know as far as customization goes, and it is in early access, so there is some content that isn't available in the game itself. But I gotta say, sitting down and just running amok and just blowing stuff up and having great combos, great like the environment's awesome. There's a lot of customizable features when it comes to just quality of life things. Like I like being able to turn off camera shake. I know that's obviously in every single game, but it's just small things like that that I kind of enjoy. It being in early access, there's plenty of content. There only goes up to Act 3, and there is a prestige mode. I don't know the max level. I'm gonna put money that it's 100, and it just seems like a journey to get there. This is one of the first games I've actually had people to play with on it, so I have kind of found myself a guild, and I have been kind of getting into this game. I wouldn't say like with more. I'm more excited to play this because I have a group of people to play with, but not only that, but it just seems like one of those games where you could just play it, put on a show, a movie, or like listen to some music and just vibe. Like you don't really need to put 1000% of your brain cells into it until you get into making builds. And that is one thing that I think with most games I've always been infatuated with. I love being able to customize my characters' abilities, make them very unique. A big game that I think does that really well that kind of reminds me of this is Thrones and Liberties. I love Thrones and Liberties customization when it comes to like character builds. It's very unique and you can kind of do your own thing with that. This feels like that in a nutshell. The skill tree, every single class uses the exact same skill tree, so what you do with it is completely up to you. Sky's the limit. Obviously there are restrictions to that. You can't just start off as a monk and then start building off the mage tree. I don't know if that's something you can or cannot do. I have not been able to do it. If that's the case, please text in the comments below. Let the new people or people that have never tried this game, let them know your review on it. I think this game is awesome. I think it's totally worth the $30 if you put it on there. It can get over underwhelming, but at the end of the day, it is going to be completely worth it. It will be free in the future, but I think getting it now is going to be well worth it. You could wait the few months if you're just trying to play on the free side. That I kind of understand that too. So, but there are some negatives that I have seen on it. Nothing completely crazy. Like, obviously it's an early access one, but that comes into a whole topic that I've always, and even on this channel, you guys know that I don't really like. I think gaming as a whole, whenever it comes to early access games and like the spending money on games that aren't completely finished yet, sometimes can be a load of malarkey, and you should just release it free and offer the opportunity to get some free or extra not free content, but extra content inside the game. That way people can get into the game before, or make it free now and then make it cost money in the future. Get people hooked and then put a price tag on it. Say, hey, you can enjoy this game for free for a couple months while we work out the bugs, and then charge. I feel like we do things in a completely different order, and there's a lot less passion whenever it comes to video games themselves, and it's not just about making a really good project. Obviously, projects cost money, so you need to make money in order to do stuff, i.e. battle passes, cosmetic items, and things that they put inside the shop. I totally understand that, but it's just a principle for me. It's just sometimes I just don't like the entirety of a pay-to-win aspect, or paying for a game that isn't completely like finished, or it's still working out some bugs in it. There's always things that work on in games. I'm just being the devil's advocate here. I'm on both sides. It's just a point that I think I should bring up, and you guys can tell me your own opinion. Yap in the Mayor of Yapperville's comments down below. I would love to hear it, and if it's something I don't agree with, I might not say anything, but if I do agree with it, or there's definitely a conversation to be had, I'll probably say something down there. Look, I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. Just a quick little opinion of what I have for Path of Exile 2, and honestly, I think it's a great game. I cannot wait to play more of it. You will probably see some more of this, Marvel Rivals, and other games on the channel. Please let me know if there are any games specifically you'd like me to talk about, play, maybe test it out. If it's free, most likely I'll do it sooner rather than if it's a game that's like $100 or $60. I'm probably not going to hop into a game like that, because it would be fun to hop into a game that is going to cost my entire college tuition. I'm not in college, but I really would just prefer to focus on things that I enjoy playing as of right now, and so I might have some more content updates or more reviews that pop out with the rest of this, but because I was sick, this is just like a small little snippet of Path of Exiles 2, and I, again, hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay and enjoy the commentary. I'm not feeling well, like I said, so I didn't put my face in it. I look like a wreck right now. Hashtag blessed. Can't wait to talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a blessed rest of your day, and if you did enjoy the content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and again, comment your personal opinion on Path of Exiles and what do you feel about gaming. I think here soon we're probably going to give a review on Marvel Rivals. I have over 200 hours on it. I'm a support main that is forced to play support. I don't want to play support anymore. I keep losing all my games. Who has hit GM 3 last season, and I'm a solid diamond player right now. So we'll have a lot of conversations about that. If people are interested, I hope you guys stay blessed. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Peace.